Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Pires. Pires will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he latch on to this? Brilliantly cut out. Bullet. Rummenigge. Well timed, excellent interception. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That looks a cracking ball. Messi. Now he's got space here. Played into space out wide. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vieira. Vieira looking to penetrate opposition lines. Szoboszlai. Now it's Szoboszlai. He's having a shot! Superb from Szoboszlai! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The breakthrough strike!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Tries the cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Looking for the run. And it's Szoboszlai. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good.
Messi! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Bellingham. Now it's Pires. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Scholes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aims beyond the defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cannavaro. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great vision. Spread neatly. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi. Oh, that is a nice touch. And here's Ronaldinho. Scholes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's in plenty of space here. He's in space and looking for options. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Palestine have the chance to go the other way. Gullit looking to get on the end of this. Bellingham. Scholes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get it through? Messi. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? It's Scholes! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Scholes deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Ronaldinho. And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
And a quick reminder today to please take all lit-out bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So once again, we're underway. Messi. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Petit. Now it's Messi. And it's Thuram. Vieira. Szoboszlai. Good chance here! Oh no, this does not look good. Played in. There's the header! And it's a goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Palestine go into the lead. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho purring through the gears. And he's got the big... And the shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Palestine take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, facing up to his adversary. He's tried one! Superb from Szoboszlai! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Substitution on the field, number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
24.
Palestine
Karl-Heinz
blast themselves
Rummenigge.
into a 3-goal
Number
lead.
11.
To be expected,
Messi.
Peter. They've gone and
Coming on the
stepped it up,
field,
something they've
number
been threatening to
20,
do and will
David
continue
Villa.
to do by the looks of
Number
it.
5, Mbappe.
Petit really
Number
struggling to
18,
influence the game.
Yamal.
They're just trying to negate his
Substitutions
influence,
taking
and
place.
it looks like whatever it takes.
Van Bouten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Vieira wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Palestine are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.